A city known for its incredible skylines, nightlife, and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Miami Dolphins. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Oh man, it's Drake London. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Atlanta.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 29-yard gain. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. To the air with Penix. Buys time, rolling right. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting out of bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the first and what looked like a broken play.
Third and just 2 to go. An option give to Robinson. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Running forward, here's Algier. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Chan again. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackled by Luke Ororo. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
And they just get the play off. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's the end of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at first down here. Running with Chan here out of the gun. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, you got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons get the football on the first turnover of the contest. We've set it down for them from the 31. Play fake. Penix. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Has him on the quick hitter. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up 3rd down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd down, give to Robinson. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they fake it on 4th and 1. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Going to the ground again on 1st. And no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Dolphins' 18-yard line.
To the air, Cousins. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short. Offense to the line fast.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Trying to run here with Robinson. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Cousins. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Robinson. Fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And the offense gets it back. They're going to be set up at the 2. No gain on the run, and how about this? It brings up 4th and goal from the 1. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. They're going to try to throw for it. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. Gonzalez now for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Bradley Pinion set to kickoff.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. First down, here's Tua. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Looking to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And he brings it back with a pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tail on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
A touchdown on the final play of the half, and they're trying to send a message here by adding another 2 to that lead.
The Falcons will line up.
Flying forward on the ground. And he gets into the end zone. Not a bad way to end the first half. Adding an octopus as time expires.
Dolphins nothing.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
The longer I do this, Kate, and certainly at the NFL level, you feel how important those minutes are going into half and how important they are coming out of half, especially when you're looking at a deficit they are. This is exactly how you want to start the second half.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. He's all the way home, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Tagovailoa will look to throw. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Sanders all set to send it away.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Robinson on the inside give. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Now Penix off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Here's Robinson on his own read. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
Falcons, first down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Falcons...
There's a counter give to Robinson. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
From the shotgun, Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The run, it's with Robinson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
First down, Falcons.
First down, and they go right back to it. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this 3rd quarter. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Down. 3rd and long.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. This one's caught. Oh, and in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The Falcons will line up.
Cousins throwing for it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. There's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
2nd down carry for A-Chan. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
Throwing on 3rd. Tagovailoa escapes the pocket. Oh, he's got to run for it. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. But he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. It's a race down the right side. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. That's caught. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Tagovailoa has his offense ready for this 2-point try.
The Dolphins.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Alford now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Falcons feeling good with a 14-point advantage. Extra DB out there for the Fins. 3rd down. Throw here. 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They run the counter to Achane. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Clock running, Dolphins will hurry to the line.
At the 12-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Tua off the play fake. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24.
That's good.
Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He gets forward for about 3 yards, so taking advantage of the earlier penalty. We've got 2nd and 2 now. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
Tua now from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Looking to throw it. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Tagovailoa to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
That's another Dolphins 1st down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Finds his back. Achane. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Tagovailoa again. Finds a seam down the middle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. This might be a free play for him. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So they'll decline this and take the results. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Tua again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Here he goes, one final shot. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo. So the Falcons